Libra, we're going to do a little bit something different this round. And probably for future rounds. So basically what my guides have been telling me is just to do readings based on whatever the cards say. Rather than focusing on specific topics, you know, like love or whatever, okay? So with that happening here, we are going to open it up and just see what the cards want you to hear. Or whatever you need to hear, and maybe it resonates for you. So thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate your likes, shares, and subscribes. Let's get started. So okay. Yeah, and so the decks change with every reading, depending on what needs to be shown, that kind of thing. What is it that Libra needs to see or hear, please? What is it that Libra needs to see or hear? Major Libra placements. What's going on for Libra, please? What is it that Libra needs to hear? We've got conflict. What is it? In regards to what? Family, friends, and guides. Anything else? Back and forth. Not these, okay. And that's it. Alright. Alright, so we've got these three cards here. Conflict, family, friends, and guides, and back and forth. Wow. So, you know, I had said something, I think, in the Aries reading. I was like, you might have Libra placements, and they had this same back and forth card in theirs. So, this one. Okay. We want to find out what's going on. There's some stuff happening. What are we conflicted about with family, friends, and guides? Is it a psychic thing? Is that what it is? What is it? Conflicted about? Alright, show me this conflict here. What is it? Sorry, there's a bunch of like stuff in the air and it's just like, ugh. What is it? What's this conflict here? What's the conflict, please? Show me. We've got Knight of Cups and Six of Pentacles. And the World. So this giving me vibes of, do I keep going or do I end it? That's what the vibes this says. Because it's like, with this Knight of Cups, we've got the Six of Pentacles and then the World. The conflict is, should I keep going with this whole thing? You know, showing my heart, you know, and giving affections and sharing love and compassion and stuff like that. However, there's an issue that comes with the balance. There's a lack of balance here. And I'm recognizing this lack of balance. Look at that. This guy's not balanced. Back and forth. It keeps teeter-tottering, right? Keeps teeter-tottering. And so, or should I end it? So there is something that you are looking at that you feel like is not working out the way you want it to. And you're kind of back and forth about it. Like this card says, right? Back and forth. Okay. Okay. I was just saying, show me more of this back and forth. We've got Nine of Swords. Stressing out about it, right? What else? And why is Libra back and forth about this? We get 7 of Wands, which says that you are trying to just... You're thinking that if you just kind of wait through it, because we've got 10 of Wands on the bottom too. You're thinking that if you just kind of wait through it, it'll go away. What else? And you feel safe with where you're at. That's what it is. You feel safe too. Things may not be balanced, but you still feel safe. So it's not like it's an abusive situation. You know what I mean? This could be a relationship, could be a job, could be whatever, okay? Take it however it works. Show me what else on this back and forth. What else is it that causes Libra to go back and forth, please? I could swear I heard a card. Ace of Cups. You're like, if I wait it out, or should I go do something new? Stresses you out to either wait it out or go get something new. I'm not sure if I should do the new, or if I should I just, kind of force it through. This family, friends, and guides, it feels like this is going to be about like who can help you. What's the advice from family, friends, and guides, please? What's the advice from family, friends, and guides, please? From Libra's guides. I want to hear it. Where's the advice? We got strength. Okay. Strength, 5 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 5 of Swords. So, what they're saying with this strength and like 5 of Cups, they're like, yeah, it's going to hurt. Whatever this is, and ending it or whatever, getting away from it, changing it for yourself. Yes, it's going to hurt. And you need to set up your own strength in regards to that. Set up your toughness about this and understand that you just have to go through it. It will be temporary. Okay? It will be temporary. Now, the thing is that what they're saying is that we can hear you thinking about this. Hierophant is like the connection to the higher self. And this is, look at how this guy's like just rubbing his head going, oh man, constant thinking about it, of course. And that kind of goes with this 9 of Swords right here, right? Constant thinking about it and ruminating over it, that kind of thing. And they're like, we can hear you doing this. We can hear you thinking about it a lot. And what we're saying, what are we saying? What are they saying? Yes, they're saying you toughen up a bit. Yes, toughen up a little bit. What they're saying is we've got 4 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. And so they are definitely saying just settle yourself down and understand that the proper connection, the proper enjoyment is coming. Just calm and zen. This Queen of Pentacles is very confident in where she's going. And she just waits for it to come to her. And this 4 of Wands talks about something happy, okay? Something happy. This is a celebration card. Yeah, sure, it can be like long-term relationship, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that. So take it however you resonate with it. But it is coming, but settle yourself in and know yourself. Know yourself. Know that something better is coming. Okay. I've got this. Show me. What else here? I feel like this is like bland. What are we missing here? What are we missing? Ms. Marvel, I am part of something bigger. Let me in, said the spider to the fly. And then Spider-Man. So Venom, and then Spider-Man, places to be, webs to shoot. And Nightcrawler. In my eyes, I am beautiful. So, to me, this Miss Marvel is talking about your connection to everything that is. Don't forget your faith, okay? This girl had a lot of faith. A lot of faith that she was part of something bigger, and it wasn't so... unnecessary, you know, like everything that she was doing was what was necessary, and that everything was valid and needed. And there's a side of you that wants to take action with this Venom card, okay? There's a side of you that wants to take action, but you're concerned about being taken advantage of. Very concerned about being taken advantage of. Because you have a big heart. You know, like this Miss Marvel here. Big heart. And you're afraid of being taken advantage of, and like they generally, you feel like they do. This may be a recurring pattern for you. With this Spider-Man card, we've got places to be, webs to shoot. This is just your social butterfly status here. Continue to be social and believe that you've got everything here. To me, I am beautiful. This guy always, you know, he trusts that he is who he's supposed to be. He trusts that. And that's where that faith comes into. You are who you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be anybody else. You're supposed to be you. Now, you may have gone so long where you're just like, I don't know who I am, you know. And the best way to really look for yourself is to find joy in things, you know. Lean back on what used to bring you joy in childhood and start there. You know, if it was, you know, picking flowers or going to the zoo or whatever, I don't care. Playing video games. Do what brings you joy. That way then you can feel more stable within yourself in regards to whatever this is. Because if you have no joy, you're not going to enjoy any of it. Well, no shit, Sherlock, right? If you have no joy, it's all pointless. You're part of something bigger, is to create joy, right? Create joy for yourself. Just for you. I feel like you may have been sacrificing yourself for other people for far too long. That may be the issue. You know, like this said in the beginning, is the balance is off, right? The balance is off, and you can feel it. As a Libra, you can feel it. All right. I'm getting a call to do this. And so if this is a love reading, these are messages from the heart. If this is a love reading for you, this is what it's for. It may even resonate for something else, whatever it is too. But take it outside of a love context, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what is it that needs to be heard from this deck? Because that's what's being called to me. What is it that needs to be heard from this deck? What does Libra need to hear, please? What does Libra need to hear? Top. You are all I desire. But I haven't been happy for a long time. What else? I'm trying trying to decide if that I haven't been happy for a long time and you are all I desire. I'm wondering if that's actually coming from you. You are all I desire, but I haven't been happy for a long time. Maybe that's something that you need to say to whatever this is, you know? What else? What else does Libra need to hear? It hurts me to say we should go our separate ways. The cards are saying it. They're telling you where to go. World card. They're telling you where to go. Understand that it's going to be painful for a little bit. But get through it and trust yourself and trust that it'll all be okay. That you are beautiful. Maybe you have a fear that somebody, you won't be with somebody for a while, and you know what? That might be actually a good thing. Learn to be on your own for a bit. Because there's a huge difference. Honestly, it is far harder to be lonely while you're in a relationship than it is to be lonely when you're by yourself. Far harder to be lonely while you're in a relationship, and you are lonely in your relationship. You're already going through the hard stuff. Okay? When you get out of this, and I say when because it sounds like you're going to, based on some of this stuff. When you get out of this, you'll find that loneliness of just being by yourself is really not that bad. Because you don't have the expectation on somebody else to be there to, romance you or make dinner for, other things like that. Sure, there is a level of loneliness, but there's no expectations of more. Because there's nobody there to put those expectations on. Meanwhile, in this situation, you have expectations. Well, this person's with me. Why aren't they behaving X, Y, and Z? Because they don't want to. And so now you have to accept the reality that they don't. And make your decision on what you need and what you want, what would make you happy, what would bring you joy, and move on. They deserve someone that they are excited to be with, and so do you. You deserve that too. Sometimes the best thing you can do for both of you is to let it go. Sometimes. I don't like urging people to let things go, but if it ain't working, there are so many people that are in relationships that isn't working. So many people in relationships that aren't working. And it's like, if it's not working and you don't know how to address it, don't be just running from it. I mean, I don't want you to run from it. I want you to try to figure it out. But if you're someone who's been trying to figure it out for months, years, you're done. It's time to go. Time to go. I always say when you start thinking about leaving and it's a long-term relationship, or I always say to myself, because I was always usually the one to leave, just because if I'm not happy, I'm not happy, but I always give myself like a year to chew on it. A year. And I say, okay, today is January 1st. Next January 1st, if I'm still in this same position, it's time for me to go. If I still feel this same way, it's time to go. That's been a pretty good thing. It's worked out for me that way. It's worked out for me, so. All right, Libra, that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comments, please. And I will see you next time.